For months, Savannah Guthrie stood in front of the flashing cameras, tears streaming down her face, begging the public for any information about her missing mother, Nancy Guthrie. Savannah Guthrie was the absolute picture of a heartbroken daughter, desperate for justice. But behind closed doors, a very different, much darker story was quietly unfolding. Just days ago, the FBI made a discovery so chilling, it has completely shattered the narrative of the innocent, grieving daughter. FBI investigators uncovered a secret storage unit, one that was never mentioned in any police interview by Savannah Guthrie, never brought up during the tearful press conferences, and rented entirely under a fake name. What federal agents found inside that dark, dusty secret storage unit has sent shockwaves through the entire investigation, exposing dark family secrets that someone went to extraordinary lengths to bury. Suddenly, the focus isn't just on finding Nancy Guthrie anymore. The public, the media, and the FBI are all staring directly at Savannah Guthrie. As the physical evidence mounts, a terrifying question is echoing across the internet. Is Savannah Guthrie the victim of a tragic family loss, or is Savannah actively involved in a sinister cover-up regarding her mother, Nancy? Is Savannah Guthrie hiding the truth to protect someone she loves, or did she orchestrate the entire thing? In this video, we are exposing the exact timeline of the FBI's massive breakthrough. You might think you know the Nancy Guthrie investigation, but you've been looking in the wrong place. To truly understand the magnitude of this sudden FBI breakthrough, we have to rewind to the days immediately following Nancy Guthrie's sudden and highly suspicious disappearance. When Nancy Guthrie vanished into thin air, the community was paralyzed with fear. Nancy was a well-known, beloved figure, and her absence left a massive, unsettling void. Almost instantly, her daughter, Savannah Guthrie, stepped up to the microphone. Savannah Guthrie quickly became the unofficial spokesperson for the Guthrie family. Savannah organized massive community search parties, printed thousands of missing person flyers, and gave heart-wrenching, emotional interviews to national media outlets. Savannah constantly criticized the local police department for moving too slowly, demanding that they do more to bring Nancy Guthrie home. To the outside world, Savannah Guthrie was a hero, a relentless force of nature driven by pure devotion to her mother. But as the weeks turned into months, the perfect public facade began to crack. Investigators who were working the Nancy Guthrie case quietly started to notice bizarre inconsistencies in Savannah Guthrie's timeline. During routine police interviews, Savannah would recall certain mundane events with absolute photographic precision. Yet Savannah Guthrie would completely forget major arguments she had with her mother, Nancy, just days before the disappearance. According to people deeply familiar with the family's inner circle, Nancy Guthrie and Savannah Guthrie's relationship was far from the perfect picture painted for the cameras. Behind the scenes, the mother and daughter had been growing dangerously far apart for years. There were bitter, escalating arguments over money, disputed family property, and deep-seated family secrets that neither wanted to see the light of day. Several former friends even came forward, claiming they witnessed intense, almost hostile verbal altercations between Savannah and Nancy in the weeks leading up to the tragedy. One leaked audio clip from a family gathering allegedly caught Savannah Guthrie snapping, "I can't keep covering for you anymore." Yet, Savannah conveniently never mentioned any of this tension to the authorities. The investigation into Nancy Guthrie's disappearance was on the verge of going completely cold. Leads had dried up. The public was moving on to the next trending news cycle, and it seemed like Nancy's fate would remain a mystery forever. That is, until a mysterious plain cardboard box appeared on Savannah Guthrie's doorstep just before sunrise. There was no return address, no postage stamps, no name, just a silent, ominous delivery that would reignite the entire FBI investigation and turn Savannah Guthrie's world upside down. When Savannah cautiously opened the mysterious box, she didn't find a standard note. Instead, Savannah Guthrie found 5 specific, highly disturbing items: a worn, unlabeled key, an old disposable camera still loaded with film, a heavily folded road map with one remote location circled in thick black ink, a small pocket notebook filled with handwritten dates, and a single typed note containing just 6 chilling words: "You were looking in the wrong place." Savannah Guthrie immediately contacted the authorities. Initially, local police treated the mysterious box as just another piece of junk mail from a true crime fanatic. But when the FBI took over the package and began their forensic analysis, the atmosphere completely shifted. The sender of this box wasn't a random person on the internet. It was someone intimately connected to the Nancy Guthrie case. The pocket notebook was the first massive red flag. As FBI agents flipped through the weathered pages, they realized the handwritten dates weren't random at all. They corresponded exactly with highly classified, internal steps of the FBI's own investigation. These were dates of secret subpoenas and confidential police briefings regarding Nancy Guthrie. This information had never been leaked to the media, nor had it been shared with the Guthrie family. This meant the sender either had direct access to the police files, or they were directly involved in Nancy Guthrie's disappearance and were tracking law enforcement's every single move. Then, the FBI forensic team developed a film from the old disposable camera. The photographs sent a chill through the room. The images were taken at night, clearly shot from a hidden vantage point. They showed a secluded, abandoned workshop and a rotting cabin deep in the woods, a location that had never once been mentioned in Savannah Guthrie's extensive police interviews. In the photos, several vehicles were parked near the cabin. When the FBI ran the license plates, they matched cars belonging to people closely connected to the Guthrie family circle. When investigators confronted Savannah Guthrie with these specific photographs, her calm demeanor broke. Savannah reportedly broke down in tears, admitting that she and her mother, Nancy Guthrie, used to visit that exact wooded area years ago. When the FBI asked why Savannah never brought it up during the massive search efforts, Savannah Guthrie claimed it simply slipped her mind. But to seasoned FBI behavioral analysts, you don't just forget a secluded family cabin when your own mother goes missing in the exact same county. Following the circled location on the mysterious map, a specialized FBI tactical team hiked into the remote woods. What the FBI found confirmed their absolute worst fears. The site showed fresh, undeniable signs of human activity. There were recently burned fire pits and fresh tire tracks that perfectly matched the timeline of the week Nancy Guthrie vanished. The area had been meticulously cleaned to destroy evidence, and the sender had specifically chosen Savannah Guthrie's doorstep. Why her? Was the mysterious box a threat from the actual culprit, warning Savannah to keep her mouth shut? Or was it sent by a family insider who knew Savannah Guthrie was hiding something and wanted to expose her web of lies to the FBI? The tension within the Guthrie family reached an absolute boiling point. According to a leaked insider report, one prominent family member completely broke ranks, telling an FBI agent off the record, "There are things Savannah knows that she has never said out loud. Savannah is protecting someone." This single tip completely shifted the FBI's strategy. They stopped looking at Savannah Guthrie purely as a grieving daughter and started analyzing Savannah as a prime suspect in a massive obstruction of justice case. The FBI knew they needed one piece of hard, physical evidence to tie all the theories together, and the FBI was about to find it, hidden inside the microscopic grooves of the unlabeled key found in the box. The worn, unlabeled key was handed over to the FBI lab. Under a high-powered microscope, technicians discovered trace amounts of a specific industrial lubricant. After running the unique cut through regional databases, the FBI finally hit the jackpot. The key belonged to a high-security storage facility just 2 towns over. When the FBI pulled the rental records, they discovered the secret storage unit was leased under a totally fabricated name. However, the date the lease was signed was exactly 2 weeks after Nancy Guthrie disappeared. Armed with a federal search warrant, FBI agents cut the padlock and raised the heavy metal door. Inside the secret storage unit lay the dark family secrets someone had desperately tried to bury forever. The FBI uncovered boxes of Nancy Guthrie's personal items, her favorite clothing, expensive jewelry, and crucial financial documents that Savannah Guthrie had sworn under oath were missing. But the most shocking discovery was a stack of sealed envelopes. Inside were surveillance-style photographs and handwritten notes detailing a strict timeline. It was a step-by-step plan related to Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. And the final, devastating twist. The FBI discovered that the storage unit key also opened a secondary padlock. That padlock belonged to a small, off-the-grid property previously owned by Savannah Guthrie's ex-husband, a property that was hurriedly sold for cash just days after Nancy Guthrie vanished. The web of deceit was now undeniable. Savannah Guthrie wasn't just on the periphery. The FBI now believes Savannah is standing right in the center of a massive, coordinated cover-up. The discovery of the secret storage unit and the ex-husband's property has turned the Nancy Guthrie investigation completely upside down. The public, who once passionately rallied behind Savannah Guthrie, has now violently turned against her. Social media platforms are ablaze with wild theories and fierce debates, Is Savannah Guthrie the mastermind who meticulously planned her own mother's disappearance over a bitter financial feud? Or is Savannah caught in a terrifying, inescapable trap, covering up the crime to protect a family member or her ex-husband from the FBI? Law enforcement sources confirmed that Savannah Guthrie has been brought in by the FBI for highly intense questioning. This time, Savannah was read her rights and treated as an active piece of a criminal puzzle. The FBI is reportedly preparing to make a massive, unprecedented move in the coming days regarding the Guthrie family. But as the walls close in on Savannah Guthrie, one terrifying question still remains completely unanswered. Who actually sent that mysterious cardboard box to Savannah's doorstep? If Savannah Guthrie and her inner circle are the ones responsible for the cover-up, then who is the ghost in the shadows pulling the strings? What do you guys think? Is Savannah Guthrie a mastermind protecting the person responsible? Or is Savannah being framed by the real culprit who sent the box? I want to hear your theories. Drop them in the comment section down below right now. If you want to be the exact first to know when the FBI drops the upcoming arrest warrants on the Nancy Guthrie case, you need to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our emergency update video. The Nancy Guthrie mystery is far from over. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and I'll see you in the next investigation.